Welcome. The Google team is excited to let you know scheduling and creating events became much easier with this update. As we all know, scheduling can be a nightmare at times. Google has now improved scheduling inside Gmail. You will see a new calendar icon appear in the Compose window. It will allow you to offer times you are free and create an event. There are some important things to be aware of with this update. So now it's time to dive deeper and learn more. As you can see, I'm currently in Gmail, and I'm going to be today the persona Trainer 13. And we're going to click on the Compose button and locate that new calendar icon that appears in the Compose window. I'm going to go ahead and pull this in full screen so you have better visibility. So now I'm in the Compose window. At the bottom of your Compose window, you will locate a new calendar icon. You click on the calendar icon and we see the two options that we previously discussed: offer times you are free and create an event. Let's go ahead and select offer times you are free. What does this mean and how does it work? When you click on that, you will see on the side panel area where you have options to select the times that you want and the duration and your availability. This gives an opportunity for your one-to-one meeting, keep in mind, for them to book an appointment. Let's make sure we understand that. It is at the current time with this update in August of 2023, it works for one-to-one meetings. We hope that Google will work on this and make this more flexible with outside vendors, but right now it is one-to-one meetings. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and select the time that I'm available. I'm going to go ahead and go to next week and select like the 29th. I really kind of want to meet with this coworker. So I'm going to go ahead and select from 9 to 12 I'm available. I like the duration of 30 minutes versus 1 hour because I really don't think it needs to be a 1 hour meeting. But I'm also want to make sure I leave time for lunch. So I'm going to go ahead and then select 2 to 5 o'clock, and that's my availability for Tuesday, August 29th. So this tells my coworker that works in the governor's office that I'm available at that time. As we know, in the state of Iowa, we are not an entire Google Workspace platform. We do have some of our agencies working on the Office 365. This will help you schedule one-to-one meetings with your colleagues that are outside your own Google Workspace domain and or your vendors. So let's go ahead. You can see down here I have the availability of August 29th from 9 to 12, 2 o'clock to 5, and I'm selecting a 30-minute duration. I could also add more dates if I choose to. But for right now, this works. I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And then, okay, I'm just going to review this one more time. I'm going to also say let's meet, and I'm going to say Google training to give it a more understanding of the event title. I can also add more information here, like add description, maybe this is a certain location, and etc. So it's very much like completing a calendar event. I'm going to go ahead and click Add to Email. You will then see the proposed times that the governor's office will be able to select. So I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, select a time that works for you. I'm going to go ahead and send that email to that Trainer 10 at the governor's office and say, let's talk. And I'm going to go ahead and hit send. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of users in the state of Iowa that use Office 365. So this would be a good example to know how it works on both ends. So I'm currently logged into an Office 365 account and it's sent to that Trainer 10 governor's office. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and let's see what Trainer 13 has to say to my new persona at this current time, Trainer 10. Trainer 10 has been asked to schedule a time with Trainer 13. And you can see all the availability that is here. Well, I think for this particular meeting, 3:30 to 4 sounds great. So I'm going to go ahead and select 3:30 to 4. Since I'm booking this appointment and I'm outside the state of Iowa Google domain, I need to fill out the information. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my name in this particular case, and I'm going to then enter my email address. And I am now booking and confirming the appointment with Trainer 13. And you will see then an email has been sent to my account in this particular persona. I'm Trainer 10, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to my email and accept that invite. And now I have currently received the invitation for that particular event and hit yes. And now it will be added to my Outlook calendar. So that is how it works for someone that's outside the state of Iowa Google domain. Now let's go back to Trainer 13 and see how it looks on her end. So I'm back in the persona Trainer 13, a Google Workspace user. And she sent an invitation to schedule a time, book an event with Trainer 10 from the governor's office, who again is an Office 365 user. Now, since trainer 10 from the governor's office has accepted the invitation and booked it, you'll see that I received in trainer 13 persona that she is going to be attending and so much more for our Google training on August 29th. So that is how it works for the one-to-one meetings with external users. You can use the same concept with people that you do not have their visibility to their calendar. So this is a great opportunity to make scheduling a lot easier inside Gmail. Now let's go ahead and talk about the other option that we have available that we should be somewhat familiar with, creating an event. I'm back in Trainer 13's persona and I received an email from Trainer 1 with the subject line Google Workspace. Let's go ahead and open that email. As you can skim the email, it's indicating that we should meet. Sounds like we need to create an event and have a meeting. So let's go ahead and do so. I'm going to go ahead and select Reply All. As we notice in the Compose window, we have the calendar icon. Same thing applies when you reply or forward. You have the option to set up a time to meet. This time we're going to focus on the topic Create an Event. Sounds like this is a great example to use Create an Event feature. Again, we should be familiar with this functionality as it was available in the 3 dots prior to this update. I'm going to go ahead and select Create an Event. Then you'll see on the right-hand side, you can select the time that works. You also, if they're inside the Google Workspace domain of the state of Iowa, you will have their visibility if their calendar settings are set to allow that. In this case, Trainer 1 does not. However, Trainer 2, Trainer 5, I do see their visibility on the calendar app because they are Google Workspace state of Iowa domain users. I'm going to go ahead and select from 5 to 6 today on August 23rd because that seems to work for all of us. I can obviously navigate and look at other days if I choose to, but we get the point. We know that we can also add additional guests if we choose to. It's just like setting up a calendar invitation. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Then you get the pop-up, would you like to send the invitation emails to your Google Calendar guest? Go ahead and click Send, and then you'll notice it brings in an agenda card inside the email, and then you can click Send. So the recipients will receive a calendar invitation and they will receive an agenda notifying that this is the time that we booked. I know this is a lot of information and I strongly encourage you to check out all the resources posted in the description below to learn more about this update. Thank you.